So there's a lot that's happening right now as far as crimes with people who are actually involved with the Church of Scientology. I lived in Hollywood. I lived in Los Angeles County, which is actually like a bunch of different cities combined. So Hollywood is part of Los Angeles County. Burbank is part of Los Angeles County. So there's all these different cities that are part of Los Angeles County. So whenever you are in Los Angeles County, you're going to run into Scientologists. I don't care if you're walking down Hollywood Boulevard in Hollywood. I don't care if you're in Long Beach. I don't care if you're Malibu. You're going to run into Scientologists because they're all over the place. They're trying to recruit you. And what's so funny is this is how they recruit you. Get a soda can. And what I want you to do is I want you to actually like shake it, take it up to somebody and let them hold it. And whenever they hold it, you're going to tell them, oh man, I'm feeling a lot of stress. That's how they get people. Believe it or not, I swear to God, that's a real technique of what they do to get people. They do a stress test, and all that's involved with it is shaking a stupid soda can. And supposedly by the sound that it's making, they can tell whether or not you're stressed. But the thing that's interesting about that is, everybody on this planet is stressed. Everybody. That's just an opening to get to you. Scientology is probably one of the most mind-controlling organizations there is in America. And that's saying a lot because we have a lot of organizations that do a lot of mind control in America. Scientologists will only let you interact with people who are Scientologists. If you are actually like working at a job where there's other people who aren't Scientologists, you are actively trying to get them to become Scientologists. Not so different than evangelists as far as like Southern Baptists or something similar, because they do the same thing. Jehovah's Witnesses do the same thing. But Scientologists take it to a whole nother level. So not only are they going to try to recruit everybody, they're going to like, you're only going to email those people. You're only going to like receive letters and communications from those people that are Scientologists. And then they're going to start doing this programming with you, because you have to go to these different lessons and these different clearings and these different things to actually get you to the path where you become like more enlightened, and you become like more what you're supposed to be, because this is all an illusion. So whenever you fall down and you hurt yourself, that's just an illusion. That's what's so funny about New Age religions, and Scientology is definitely one of those New Age religions. Whenever if you're going through a divorce and it's painful for you, that's real. If Scientology is telling you that that's fake and it's not real, that's bullshit. That's mind control, and you have to like really think about that. Whenever you have anybody saying something stupid to you, like whatever you're feeling isn't real, whatever you believe isn't real, whatever you see isn't real, you have to wonder what in the hell they're doing. And that's what Scientologists do. They don't believe in anything like rape. Doesn't believe it. They absolutely believe that you make a signed contract before you come into this planet for every bad thing that's going to happen to you, every good thing that's going to happen to you, every situation that you put yourself into, you have signed a contract with the universe to like say it's okay. So if you're like a 13-year-old girl who's walking down the street, who's abducted, who's raped, who's killed, and is buried in a grave somewhere, somehow New Age religions, especially Scientologists, believe that somehow you made a cosmic contract with the universe to say that that's okay and you're all right with that. That's bullshit. It is. There's a lot of Scientologists that are going to trial right now for rape. Well, what's interesting about Scientology, they don't believe in rape. They absolutely believe that if two people are together, that they know each other on like some kind of cosmic wave level kind of thing. And if you're there with somebody who's going to rape you, but they don't believe in rape, that you're okay with it because you already know what their frequency is, and that you're okay with it because if you know what their frequency is, you know what they're intending to do with you, and you've signed on that that's okay. That's bullshit. It is. Scientologists are nuts. I don't have a problem with anybody believing anything as far as like whatever you believe, whatever your walk is, I'm okay with that. But I will tell you what, if you feel like are doing stuff that like reality isn't reality, you have to seriously think what in the hell you're doing. You know, if you see something in front of you and it's a red stop sign and you think that's an illusion and you drive through it and you get hit by a semi-truck, that's on you, you're a moron. And that's kind of what Scientology is. Scientology is just absolute 100% mind control from beginning to end. They're going to hook you in there to tell you things like there is no such thing as mental illness. There is no such thing as depression. There is no such thing as like you being unwell, you being unfit. That is all just an illusion. It is something you've made up in your mind. You know, I absolutely believe that the body can heal itself. But if you have cancer, guess what? You have cancer. If you have depression, you have depression. If you have autism, you have autism. A Scientologist telling me that that stuff is an illusion and it's manifested by your own choices and some kind of stupid, dumb, cosmic contract you've made with the universe, that's bullshit. And I'm going to let you in on something else, Scientologists, and for people who want to defend them. If you think that rape isn't real, you're a moron. If you think that anybody who gets molested signed a contract that said it was okay to get molested, you're an idiot. If you think that somebody getting raped is okay, you're a moron. If you're somebody who thinks that somebody who's born with a disability, that's an illusion, and that's something that the parents are like making that happen to that child, there is something seriously not right with your way of thinking. Anytime somebody tells you you can only have their kind of people as your friends, their kind of people are the people you're allowed to communicate with, their kind of people are the people and the thoughts that you need to have, you need to rethink it. There's nothing wrong with people thinking differently than you. I have friends who are independent. I have friends who are libertarians. I have friends who are progressive. I have friends who are Democrats. I have friends who absolutely hate everything. And I have people that are like absolutely 100% madly in love with everything. They're social butterflies. There's nothing wrong with people thinking different. If you are ever in a situation where somebody tells you to think 100% like them, you need to run. And you need to run fast. And if they like Scientologists who approach you with a stupid soda can or they're shaking it and it's making noise and they're telling you you're stressed, you know what you need to do? You need to tell them, hell yeah, I'm stressed, and just take off.